Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where you can get your crypto fix. I'm Repa Van Winkle and I'm your host. I hope everyone is having a great day. Monday, July 15th, and the question of the day is, where is the year going? It's almost over. We're more than halfway through the year, but it's ending pretty quickly, especially with the bullish momentum we're seeing in the crypto space. I'm telling you right now when these markets start to take off. The days are going to go by so fast. Just look at what XRP did over the weekend. We just couldn't take our eyes off the screen, right? As we kept refreshing, we saw this thing go up to 12% pump. Think about how this thing will look when it moves 20, 30, 40, or 50%. The days are going to go by so fast. Soon, the bull run will be over. There is a lot to talk about and do in this show. No more Bitcoin, it's right here. We're going to talk about what Trump said about Bitcoin now. He is still going to the Bitcoin meeting in Nashville, though. We're going to talk to or hear from the CEO of Ripple, and then we'll look at how Ripple and BIX are linked. Besides that, what the pros say about both Solana and XRP as of right now. Now, take a deep breath and let's start. Bitcoin is worth $62,397 right now, which is 31.8% more than it was 24 hours ago. Ethereum is worth $3,335. It's about 4% higher. The USDT is still tied to the dollar, and the USDC is now 99 cents. And 53.5 cents for XRP. Today, we'd love for you to get above 54 cents. There are 2,310,000,000 cryptocurrencies in circulation. Where are we going? Everyone. It's easy, we're going up. That's it. That's all you need to know. I think the local low points have been reached for all of these altcoins, even Bitcoin. I believe these are excellent opportunities to buy, especially when we compare prices in December and July. And all of these big coins, I can see them going up. I see that they value something. Some of them will do 10xs, some may only do 5, and some may do 20. But if you choose the right asset that has real use and demand, you will get a bigger multiplier on top of that. Plus, if an institution gets into the cryptocurrency you hold and you beat them to it, you will get an even bigger multiplier on top of what you already have. Also, I have some exciting news. Every week, I will be hosting a live show. The day looks like it will be Wednesday in the middle of the week. I haven't really chosen the time yet. I'd love to do it in the afternoon. That seems like the best time and place for everything. I'm not sure how that would work for work. That is, it could be around 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We hope that time works for everyone. You'll see me. I'm going to talk about it. I'll also try to get a call-in number set up so that people can call in and ask questions. You need to be careful with that because there are some people out there who are really mean. This is the world we live in. However, we will be discussing all cryptocurrencies, not just XRP. This is where we are now. I'll set up some charts. We'll talk about it. Once a week, try to keep the show between 30 and 60 minutes. I'll stream it on a bunch of different networks at the same time. Yes, you can come in for free. We are going to record it, folks, because this is a very, very important moment. There are things going on in these crypto markets that we should all be aware of. And I understand that many people want to know more. A lot of people have things to say. The box for comments and questions will then be open. As we go along, I'll try to point out those questions and opinions. That makes me happy. Yes, you will also see me. I'll be on the screen. You are going to see how I feel. Do you like it? We'll have to wait a little while longer because I'm still having trouble with streaming and talking to Streamlabs. I have no idea what's taking so long. It's been bothering me for a while. That's right. I don't live stream very often. It's about 8 seconds late. So what if I just do a YouTube stream? I change the slide on my end. It takes 8 seconds for you to get new information. If you turn off the sounds, it gets hard to understand. That's going to happen. Pay attention to that. Get the Lux lines. Get them while they're still hot. You know what to do when I can stand this long. The next time we try to touch the $72,000 to $74,000 range, Doctor, Profit says it won't be turned down like it was before. We're going to quickly break out to 80,000. So far, we've had 4 rejections. Here it is. Check this out. We've reached out to this or that $72,000 to $74,000 area 4 times already. We've been turned down and bounced back, and now we see adjustments. Most of the time, they fall between $57,000 and $58,000. This time, though, was a bit of an exception. What's next? When you see Bitcoin again, know that we've broken through. I've talked about this a lot on this channel. The next time you see Bitcoin being tested at a price of $72,000 to $74,000, there's a break in the clouds. It will reach 80,000, which will mean that the bull run has begun. That's right, it's official for Bitcoin, right? Right now the market is positive, but we're still waiting for the real bull run and the next parabolic push up to the top. That's what's going to happen. The Trump, everyone knows what's going on app has been used. Of course. I mean, it's crazy, crazy. He's still going to the Bitcoin meeting in Nashville, which is coming up. I think it's in about 2 weeks, right? He says, I just talked to the president's teams. He's happy and can't wait to see all of you in Nashville and give a speech that people all over the world will hear. That's interesting, right? Don't forget this comes next. Don't forget about it. You should hate Bitcoin. Trump says they don't like Bitcoin because they can't police it. I really like Bitcoin a lot. I'm going to back up the US dollar with Bitcoin when I get back to office. Is this crazy, people? I believe he said that in April of this year. If he really said it, is he going to do it? I can't wait to see what this Bitcoin meeting was all about. In Nashville, that is. I really believe it will be in 2 weeks. I need to know what he has to say. I'm sorry, but we're in for some crazy times ahead. In honor of XRP Day, Ripple's CEO and Chloe, you already know what July 13th means. We've already passed it. July 13th is a very important day for everyone who owns XRP and for Ripple as a whole, because it marks a year since Judge Torres said XRP wasn't a security. That day is something we'll never forget. As you watch this video, keep in mind that Ripple is a part of the BIs, which stands for Cross-Border Payments Interoperability and Extensions Task Force. 5 central banks have linked their instant payment tools together, setting up a system for making international payments faster and cheaper around the world. The central banks of India, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand are some of these. Manarito Tangjong of Banco Central talks about how the BI's innovation hub really helps customers. Pay attention to this. Of ASEAN member states. Nexus does a lot more than that, though. It has a lot of advantages we didn't think of. The first is the international agreement. It is one of the best ways to connect countries for cross-border payments because each country only has to join once. After that, it is already linked to all the other countries in that net. Second, since the network is worldwide, a transaction that takes place in a corridor outside of ASEAN can lower the transaction unit cost for everyone in it. Third, ASEAN is seeing a rise in tourists. In 2020, more than 100 million people came to ASEAN. Nexus also makes it easy for people from other countries to buy goods and services as long as their home country is tied to Nexus. Because of this, I think Nexus meets one of the goals of RPC and does a lot more. Finally, we need to keep and improve the working together between the government and businesses, as well as working together with people from other countries. That has been the main feature of the work that has been started by the... There's a lot being said. Do you know about Ripple and its connections? Especially with the central banks in these places like India, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Malaysia, there's something going on. We know that changes are being made to the banking system. We know it's going to change. We already know that SWIFT is switching to a DLT system. We already know that crypto assets or cryptocurrencies can be used in the back end. The experts also say that the price of XRP will go up, even though the theory gives higher circling. What do we see here? Lots of people are changing their minds, and I'm one of them. I think XRP will turn an idea on its head. It's already happened, and I think it will happen again in 2025. That's when I think we flip an idea. Might we be able to flip Bitcoin? We need a lot of good news, right? I think it's possible if a few things line up and the dots are linked correctly. We already talked about slants, so we'll do that again. Solana is going places, right? I mean, $151 might seem like a lot of money to you, but when we look back on this, you'll be kicking yourself for not buying it in the first 100 hours, especially when it's sitting at $800, $1,000, or $1,500. I mean, we're going to make a lot of money off of Solana, folk. The first line of support broke at 46 cents. The 52-cent inter-Fibonacci level is being put to the test. We're above it at 0.5 to 86. He thought we could close above 53. We're trying to test 54 cents right now, right? I don't know if we hit the weekly mark on it. He says that we'll try the second to mid-level resistance at 60 cents next week.